Hey, Riddle here. So I probably could have coordinated this video a little better. I tend to simplify things, and I roasted my first bay laurel nuts this year. If you live in Northern California or the part of the country that has bay laurels, a lot of people don't realize that they produce a edible nut that was once consumed by the indigenous people. So last year, well, we've lived here 5 years, and I've heard about this, and I've heard of other people roasting them, but I never actually encountered the nuts. But as 2020 was so crazy, it was a pretty nutty year. There were wild hazelnuts on the mountain, and there were a lot of laurel nuts. So you take the laurel nuts, and you have to take off the outer skin. It's kind of like a pulp, like a fruit, and you take that layer off, and then you get down to this layer, which is the hard shell, and then inside, just like every nut, is your nut. And you roast these at 350 for an hour and a half. And I've done them in the oven, and then I did them in my air fryer, and the air fryer actually did a genius job on them. I'm a big advocate for air fryers. And then you have this beautiful wild nut that has the flavor of something between a bitter coffee bean and cacao. And they're delicious. I wouldn't say they're an eating nut. Like maybe if you sugared them up or salted them up, they'd be better. But they're really exceptional ground, and you could make a beverage out of them. You can also, I integrated them into fudge with candy cat mushrooms, and they really kind of pronounced the chocolate flavor, like a dark chocolate flavor, and gave it an incredible texture. So if you live in the neighborhood or have any bay trees around you and you've noticed them dropping nuts, this is kind of a really cool project. It's a bit labor intensive. You can get all the instructions online with a quick Google, but I'm happy I did it. That's a good experience. I think I'm going to try grounding it and doing the beverage they suggest next, because like I said, it is like a coffee cacao flavor, and I'm very curious to see what that tastes like. Okay, bay laurel nuts. Pretty cool. I just love finding wild food. I love experiencing that connection to nature, and taking the time to eat things and to try things and to bake with things that other people will never have a chance to experience. And it's such a beautiful gift from nature that it's just doing its thing right in front of us, and so many people dismiss it or miss it. Bye for now.